2017 Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Code S Round of 16. When it's silver.
It's time to go to our final best of 3. This is the last best of 3 in the round of 16. There is only one spot remaining and 2 players left. sOs and KeeN. KeeN defeating sOs. We started tonight, but is it going to end the same way? Is sOs going to come back and get his revenge?
I think he will come back and get his revenge, as you were talking about before, Tasteless. Like, he's done enough tonight. He's kind of like feeling the groove a little bit better. He's not going to lose detection on any of these rushes anymore, and I think he's going to be able to beat KeeN and go up to face Hero once again. Although I tell you right now, Hero is at home, and he is praying that KeeN goes through. Because, I mean, Hero against KeeN, I feel, because Hero's so good at PvT right now.
He's really good.
Hero would be walking towards KeeN's base like a globetrotter, basically. He'd be dribbling his mothership core in between his legs, right? Sinking pylons near the depots.
Yeah.
And then just when KeeN thinks he might hold, oh my god, it's a hook shot. The Oracle goes in the main base, kills all the SCVs.
Yeah.
It would be, I feel like Hero would have like 90% chance to take down KeeN just because he's like, his PvT specifically right now is so nice.
I mean, sOs I think is much better than Hero at PvP.
Yeah, well, I think that sOs in a best of 5 PvP is just so brutal. Like,
he's
how
really
do you
good.
beat? He will do such crazy things. He will use DTs in ways that you've never seen.
Yeah.
He would, like, I don't even know what he would do because no one knows what he would do. It would be something new and spectacular. Rush to blink for DTs and only use them or something. It's like, oh my god.
He's a wild player. Can KeeN defeat sOs again? Or is sOs going to do what I think most people are anticipating here and win this best of 3? Our map is Proxima Station, and our music is not playing.
Well, we're going to restart it now.
I guess what we got to do.
The build-up took too long. What's the problem with epic soundtracks, right? Like when the music stops and you have to start the song again, it's like, oh, now the build-up,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going into our final best of 3 in the round of 16. After that, it's all about the round of 8. This is sOs versus KeeN in the GSL Code S. In the bottom left, in the blue, he is
Jin Air Green Wings SOS.
in the upper right, in the red,
Team Lifei KeeN.
All right. Let's see what this nerd has planned for sOs. Or more like what sOs has planned for this nerd.
Yeah. We've seen sOs with, I would say, pretty effectively use Adept Phoenix in ways that are just looking pretty scary. I mean, it looks like pretty hard to stop. Busted.
It's like, Mom!
Are you filming this?
They can't know you're my mom!
That was the worst part, man, when I would be a kid in elementary school. My mom would come to pick me up,
Yeah.
and I would have to act like I had no idea who she was because I was really afraid that like other kids in school would know that I had a mom, like they didn't have moms and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the weird things you're embarrassed of when you're a kid, man.
It is so weird. Because now I'm not embarrassing anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
No,
no, this is me, okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to die one day, whatever. By the way, a little bit of a change here by sOs. He's going Nexus first. He did scout right away and went with that Nexus first build, whereas last time he went with the Gateway, which is the more standard.
When sOs started playing on this map and would wall in, going Phoenixes.
Yeah.
So funny. sOs has just done a lot of builds that make us as StarCraft players think about the game a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I mean, let's never forget, guys, he gave me that great speech about putting an Archon on the bridge.
Oh my God, that was such an important moment in StarCraft history.
That was it.
When Tasteless started talking about the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, it opened up my mind, and nobody's ever been able to talk about a bridge on that map the same way as me. You know?
No. Yeah, SOS, man. I can't wait till he does something like that again. Like he's going to kill some rocks on this map later on in this tournament or something. You're just going to be like, oh my god.
There it is.
You just kill those rocks. That's what you do.
That's what you do.
See these rocks?
Show
you
me
just kill
SOS,
them right there.
teach me. I just want to be a cult member in the Church of SOS.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can sign you up for that, considering I don't have to pay taxes because I run that church.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we have mines coming out now. Go ahead, please.
He's going Twilight and Robo. I think it's going to be a DT drop.
Well, it looks like it. I mean, this is a pretty early Twilight.
Yeah.
Nope, it's going to be a Depths.
Okay.
Nice try, Artosis.
Yeah,
Nothing's changing in this guy's builds.
It is Twilight first, so that's very, very quick glaives to go along with this warp in. This is kind of interesting. We'll see how many gates he actually goes up to. I expect maybe start with 3 and then add a couple more later on. I mean, if you're getting glaives this quick, you might be able to just kill your opponent with it. But he showed the same build on this map twice. So I think it's what KeeN is probably expecting, but with no Oracle poking its head in yet, KeeN has to start wondering about what this is exactly.
More gates.
Yeah.
Going all the way up to 5.
6.
6. Can we get a 7?
I think so.
7! Don't stop now. Get 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to see when he's finally got all the gates done and they're warping in, he just makes 6 more gates instead of a Depths out of all of them and loses the game. But at least I'm excited for that moment. I'm like, this is so many gates on 2 bases, Artosis.
Far more gates than can be supported.
I wish you could just win the game by making gateways and not units.
Well, I mean, if that were the case...
It could be like Warcraft 3 where the Night Elves, the gateways just uproot and begin to attack. Takes 1,000 years to kill them and they don't cost supply.
Well, I tell you, Huck would have won a lot more tournaments,
Oh, yeah, man. Remember that? Back in the golden days. Year 1 of StarCraft. Huck on 10 gateways.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, man.
This is a lot of gateways, Tasis. This is pretty darn all in. He has stopped at just 38 probes. It's not even full saturation on the minerals.
Oh my God!
That's important. That is so important.
Run!
And that is important as well.
Okay.
This
second warp prism.
Yeah.
Is that important to Artosis?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Never mind.
But yeah, the second prism is.
Oh my God! He's gonna get intercepted there. He's losing probes.
KeeN is doing a very good job right now. Delaying mining at all? Oh my God. Okay, the second prism going up.
Sometimes I wonder.
This attack has been so slowed already with that Viking. KeeN is like reading SOS's mind. What if KeeN is SOS's real nemesis?
Could be. Oh, denied. Backs up. But there are, we have Adepts hitting the front here.
Hey, that forced the Widow Mine out, actually, when the Prism came in, I think. There was a Widow Mine here, I believe, before. So that's kind of a big deal.
It over here.
Oh, boy.
Is he going to be ready? He's going to try to gun down the tank. He needs to get both the tanks.
All right, he's going to be able to snipe this one pretty quickly. He's getting on the Marines as well. He's got to stay out of range of that other siege tank. It's shelling some of the units that are being warped in from the Prism at the moment.
He sees where the one Widow Mine is burrowing. He's just trying to avoid direct contact with the tank and get as many workers as he can. If he can kill off enough workers, my God, he's getting a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Almost every single one there. Now, at the same time, SOS is not mining, so he can't warp in as much more as he would want to. Ooh, he's going to go in from the front. I think this is really smart.
The 23 SCV's already dead, but SOS's economy is really trashy as well. Look at that. He's got barely any probes mining at home right now. Siege tanks are up. Widow mines as well.
He's committing.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Definitely a huge misclick right here. He missed
huge.
like 3 volleys. That is a big, big deal. The siege tanks are going to be taken out.
Okay, he needs to get the rest of these Adepts in there. I think he might have enough. He just has to have the good angling against these Marines. There's no medevac with this right now, so nothing to heal. And yeah, I think he just won the game.
I believe you're right about that. Liberator comes back to try to siege up here as well. Picking off Marines as they come out, though. The siege tank as well going to be taken out. GG.
GG. SOS wins game number 1.
You know,
he's one step away from exacting his revenge and getting to that round of 8 spot.
I got to say, this season of GSL, I've been so impressed with Heroes, globetrottery of PvT, and the way that Stats and Classic can still play a strong macro game. But it turns out that, you know what? The Protoss had it right the first time when Legacy of Void came out. You just make a lot of Adepts and attack with Glaives, and that's it. No +1. No, who cares? 3 Sean Murrays. No problem. No problem. That's what SOS is doing here, and I think it looks like he solved it, Tasteless.
Well, he's always ahead of the curve. We've had so many cool games, and SOS says, no, I got this. Watch this.
Yeah. Well, the meta game has rotated pretty far away from where it used to be, right? Like where you would hit these all the time. Like it's so tech heavy early on for Terran. He's just like, yeah, you have all these tech units, but I have so many adepts.
Yeah, maybe Terran is playing a little bit too complicated and doesn't have the basics to stop a serious rush like this.
Well, he's bringing it right back down to the basics, Tasteless. As far as SOS is concerned, there's only 3 colors in this matchup.
We are going into game number 2. The map is Abyssal Reef. KeeN needs to win this game and the next. SOS 1 win away from being the last survivor to make it into the round of 8. In the upper left, in the blue,
Jin Air Green Wings, SOS.
say it with me, Artosis.
What? I can't do that actually.
You can't go. Whoa! Whoa! What is that? Wait, can you make that sound again? Maybe that's the cucaracha, man.
Yeah.
I go. Those are maracas.
I can't do that. I can't do rolling L's or R's. I can't do it.
No kidding.
I literally don't know how. I just can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You might be.
I don't know how you do it. Does your tongue wiggle when you do it?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It moves like a hummingbird's
I've
wings.
got a wooden tongue, is what it is.
Oh my gosh, is that it?
I'm like that guy with the golden tongue that's attached to my teeth and stuff.
Excuse me. That was that was some weird imagery right there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, Artosis.
Yeah.
Are you some kind of one of these mythical figures that like gave up some basic skill in order to become the greatest at something? Like you're the greatest game commentator of all time, but you gave up the ability to make funny sounds with your mouth like that.
No, I think
Actually,
it's more like I'm just so bad at so many things that I had to be good at something eventually.
What was the same? Wait, what are you doing? Wow.
I'm glad you're so supportive of me, Tasteless.
Yeah.
You really make me feel safe on the GSL cast.
Okay, well, we have the Reaper Scout out. We have seen SOS bungle games on this map specifically.
This is a pretty dirty map against Terran because there's so many areas that they can kind of set up, and once they get set up, it's very hard to actually break them in their mid game. Basically,
they feel safe there. They don't feel that compelled to push from there. Protoss is losing every minute. Terran has that position.
Exactly.
It's rough.
But we'll see what SOS goes for. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like Oracle into Glaives and Phoenixes. That's generally the style Protosses like to use here. Either that or do like a one base pylon rush type of deal.
Yeah.
And between those strats, you can pull out a decent win rate overall against Terran on the map. It's just if you try to play like a normal macro game, you're gonna get outpositioned eventually. So we'll see here. That's a pretty darn quick third gas, I do have to say. He's got very few probes at that third base, but already has, or the second base, and already has the gas up. So kind of interesting there.
I'm still enjoying the fact that on this map, when things die, it floats up.
Yeah, it's really
It's
quite
a good
awesome.
touch.
It looks even better too, the higher graphics that you have. Yeah, I bet you he's doing the Void Ray all in. Oh no, never mind. Starts Robo as soon as I say that, because he was doing that cool Void Ray play before that we never got to see.
I don't think he's going to use that anymore today.
No, well, clearly not. He's going Robo after the Oracle. That could be a
But
rush.
I mean,
and
even if we go to game 3, I don't think he does it.
Yeah.
He did not have a lot of success with that.
No. No success, in fact. Oh, Void Ray on the way.
What? Okay, he is doing it, but not exactly the same.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Like, this is actually kind of the way that Classic likes to play macro games.
Hold on. We cannot let him lose his Oracle. This
Oracle's
if he plays
into that, oh my god, and he might.
No.
He's going to. Yeah, it's dead.
What? Whoa.
No way. No way. If I was KeeN, I'd pause. I'd be like, no, that's not. That was like less than a millisecond that he got out of there by. Like, I lose Oracles to Widowmines all day long. It's like what I do other than commentate. and that would have hit my Oracle if I had turned around right there. I don't even get it.
Now he's going to come in here. I don't believe we have a Widow Mine here.
Okay, yeah, this is what he's doing here. This is classic style macro PvT. To go Oracle and a Void Ray for anti-drop while going Colossus in third base, it's a very strong and sturdy style. You kind of have... It's a little bit tech heavy, but you have all the tools you need to stop whatever Terran's going to throw at you.
Well, I think he just wants to have a clean win and get out of this group. One thing you got to appreciate about SOS is he'll just do what it takes to win. He really does not care.
Yeah.
This guy is one of the winningest StarCraft 2 players of all time. And everybody in Korea, outside Korea, respects SOS. It's like, well, this guy, I mean, he might have some dirty tricks up his sleeve, but
there isn't a scarier player.
I don't think there really is.
No, everyone kind of agrees that he's
over
the
the
scariest.
ages, yeah.
Yeah, even when you take into consideration every player there's ever been. So Tasia, shut up. It wasn't Tasia.
Oh, it's not Tasia.
SOS is scarier.
Yeah, for sure.
Now look at this nice little play. Picking off that Widow Mine.
The Viking coming up here. And look at that. He tags the army and the Viking.
Yeah.
He'll manage to get away now. It'll be tougher for KeeN to try to drop if he does want to drop.
Dude, he is getting observer speed at, like, the quickest I've ever seen. Like, there's no way that you can misclick this versus Thermal Lance. Like, E and B are very far away, and Double Twilight, okay, I'm just in love. I love him. I love him. I don't want to commentate with you, and I want to commentate with SOS.
I don't blame you.
Do you see this? He's getting 2 Colossus. This is going to bait Vikings. He's getting Double Twilight, which means probably Glaives and Blink, although it could be a charge-based build. But with how many Adepts he's made, I'm kind of feeling Glaives. But, like, Observer Speed. This is so wild. I don't even get it.
Well, assuming that it's not a mistake, well, I guess I'm a little bit weirded out. How many observers does he have on the map?
He maybe made a mistake, man. Blink. Now, does he start the other upgrade?
Sometimes when you get players that are really, really good, there's something weird mechanically.
Okay, it is Blink and Glaives.
Okay.
So this was on purpose. It takes so long to get the Blink upgrade.
Wait, how many observers does he have?
Not that many.
That's why.
If
I guess if you only have one, having speed helps because you can keep it alive no matter what.
And it only costs 25 more gas than an actual observer. And yeah, it's 75 more minutes, but whatever. Like, if you're using your robo build time elsewhere or something, like, this could be, it can be good.
Well, I guess when he has to finally push, he can't just rely on oracles.
Yeah.
Coming down. He has to walk all the way across the map. And we know the Terrans love to hide Widow Mines everywhere. And punish Zergs, or not Zergs, rather Protosses who just move out too much.
You actually need speed to make it all keep up. Okay, he's actually trying to drop multiple locations. The Void Ray pushes those 2 out before they even begin. And with the overcharge in the Oracle here, he's doing a great job of just destroying this drop.
Look at this. Gets the Oracle away, too. Doesn't even lose it. Oh, my God. Okay, a second time he tries to go and it just does not work. And at this point in time, KeeN is bleeding off units. He's not even trading effectively. Medevacs, Marines, Marauders, and even Widow Mines have been gunned down.
This is
holding my breath while I see that part.
This is such a cool game, man. Double Forge is about to finish. His Twilights are almost done their job.
That's strange. I would have thought with the, getting Glaives and Blink, maybe he wanted to do some kind of timing push there, but I guess he just has the money to get both and then go into 1-1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he just eventually wants to max out and kind of just be safe through any attack, so he has all the right upgrades for that, and then stay back and get all the, attack and armor upgrades, so he's okay there as well.
It's really cool because it's kind of like, every now and then you'll see like double Roachhorn or something like that. And, when you think about it, like the Twilight is only 150, 100. It's not really that expensive a building.
Yeah.
And Blink itself just takes so long to get that, like, you got to be chronoing it the whole time, and it's going to be forever before you have Glaives if you're getting Blink first, or if you're waiting for Blink, that's even longer. So it's really cool. Like, we never see stuff like this, but I'm just totally digging it, man.
So, for the time being, it is a macro lead here for SOS. I'm not sure how much more harass that KeeN's going to try to pull off here. Basically, SOS just wants to stay back, get on that 4th base, and keep powering up. And, I feel like this is just an overall cleaner game that we've seen from SOS in the previous series with KeeN versus SOS.
Okay, I got to point this out. Thermal Lance was not gutting, I don't think. And you can skip Thermal Lance if you're going to go 1 or 2 Colossus to bait Vikings, but he is making more Void Rays and more Colossus right now.
Do you think it's possible that because we don't know what his personal hotkey setup is. He might have rebound that so that those are next to each other, and he might just have hit the wrong key.
That could be it.
I mean,
he didn't get Thermal Lance against Beyond in the finals in a game that he really needed it.
What is the deal with SOS just not having that? Such a critical upgrade sometimes. He just misses.
His greatest rival is Thermal Lance.
Yeah.
Like, it's really... Okay, like, the thing is, it's hard to notice when you're moving quickly in these games. Okay, this is a great move from KeeN. Triple Widowmine drop.
Oh my God! 15
massacre.
probes immediately killed off.
That's crazy.
Brilliant play there.
Yeah, but he has 3 Colossus, a 4th on the way, and no Thermal Lance. Oh my God, Tasteless. This is so brutal that he doesn't have Thermal Lance.
I wonder if when we're doing the interview, we could get the question asked, is that mis-hotkeyed or something? You know, sometimes players set up their hotkeys and maybe it's like the 2 keys are right next to each other.
Totally.
One's the ring finger, one's the index finger.
Like, he could be using grid. What if if you use the grid layout, all your keys are in like the same 9 keys basically, and like those would be right next to each other in such a place. The thing is, a lot of the guys that came from StarCraft 1 keep super similar hotkeys to that.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
saying that SOS has, but a lot of pros have done that.
Now, we have the Protoss push coming out here. This is going to deny the 4th base easily. It could even end up killing it without it even being canceled.
He's got such a massive army, it might not matter that much. But without Thermal Lance, that difference is huge. When this battle starts, look at this. Look how close he has to get with these Colossi to hit.
Well, the Colossi are not going to hit as many of the ground units there. As you can see, they're trying to edge forward here. 1 Colossus all the way in the back. The Stalker's still doing damage, taking out the rest of these Vikings.
Oh my God, he actually kills the command center during all this. A ton of Stalkers left over. More Colossi still down here. Okay, does he have... Am I crazy? He has Thermal Lance now, I guess. I'm so confused.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know
Are
what's
we
going
just like
on.
the worst commentators in the world? Yeah, there it is.
It looks like he has it.
Maybe he doesn't.
I don't know. The earlier shots
We
didn't
got to
look
start
like
backpedaling here fast.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, guys. Mute us.
Well, taking out that expansion, this counterattack is not going to be effective here. SOS is eventually going to clean this up. It could probably push out again. And right now it's Terran on 2 bases to the Protoss's 3. Sure, that drop did deny the 4th base there.
No Thermal Lance. Okay, I'm not crazy.
Oh, thank God.
Look at the upgrades. Yeah,
well, that
see,
can
you don't
happen
see
when you're commentating when it just looks a certain way, and then we're like, I guess we were talking about...
It looked when he was shooting straight down to the 3rd. I'm like, wait a minute, was I wrong this whole time? No, but anyways, he I don't know. I guess he just doesn't need it.
Well, this is the StarCraft equivalent of Look Mom, no hands.
Yeah.
This is Look Mom, no Thermal Lance. Walks in there and still kills a Terran.
There's a difference between KeeN and Beyond, I guess.
Gutting down these depots. Well, SOS again with another kind of out there build, an odd way of teching up.
Yeah,
eventually he has too much.
And the double Twilight is super, super cool.
So he just wants to loop back around here and hit the same location again. Maybe even forcing that command center to cancel. The command center that's at this 3rd base that's about to be attacked was originally in the main of KeeN.
KeeN just doesn't have enough left to stop this. Looks like he is going to be falling here, Tasteless. Those frontliner Colossus taking a ton of damage, but there's so much gateway here.
And we see the Stalkers just blinking back as they're going to gun down the remainder of these Vikings. Another regroup over here as more Protoss units, especially Adepts, are going to be warped in. I just don't see any way that Terran can win this from here on out.
Oh,
the dancing.
Wow, people are hating on KeeN today. The mule drop plus the dance here from SOS.
Wow, GG. Great night tonight. SOS has 2-0'd KeeN.
Yeah, just smashes out after losing that initial series 1-2. Has to be feeling good about himself. Gets to go up against Hero as well, someone he's dismantled before in big best of series. And there you go, man. We got SOS in the round of 8. That's pretty sick. A finalist from last season. Beyond, unfortunately, not so successful, losing that round of 32. This could be SOS's season. He doesn't have a GSL victory yet. As crazy as that is.
It's the only thing he basically hasn't done.
Yeah.
How do you win 2 world championships and then not win a Code S?
Yeah.
I guess it's because Code S is that competitive.
It truly is.
It's fierce.
Well, we'll see if he can actually take it down this time. I think he's absolutely one of the favorites. He goes up against Hero in the round of 8, and then he goes up against the winner of Sue and TY And TY is so smart that I feel like that's where the ultimate battle happens.
Can't wait for that.
That's where it's like...
By the way, KeeN had a really good night tonight. Even though he didn't make it, he played some great games.
복수에도 성공하고
Alright, interview time, guys.
대단합니다. 축하드립니다.
네, 감사합니다.
네, 마지막에
Congratulations. Thank
춤까지
you.
멋있게 추고 올라가셨어요. 소감 어떠세요?
첫 경기에서 제가 춤을
How are you feeling after those last games?
세레머니를 당해가지고 꼭 이기는 상황에서 춤을 추자 생각하고 있었어요.
네. 1세트부터 마패를 당하셔가지고
I actually planned it that if I got revenge on him, I was going to dance.
되게 좀 늦게 오신 것 같은데.
우선 좀 낙경기다 보니까
How come you lost to KeeN in the first best of three, though?
있었는데
네.
성주가 올라가니까
네.
마음이
Damn,
편하더라고요. 그래서 최선을 다해서 할 수
After I saw
있었던 것
Mario make the next round,
자기 경기력이 완전히 돌아오지 않은 1경기
that made me really
상황에서도
relieved,
3세트를
and
정말 재밌게
I focused
봤습니다.
really heavily on my games after
확실히
that.
처음에 올인도 실패하고 분광기도 끊겼었는데 이후에 엘리전을 또 유도하시면서 확실히 상대 자원이
match
거의
against,
불가능한
KeeN
상태까지
on map three
안맞았었거든요. 그 경기는
was
어떠셨어요?
pretty
아쉬운
interesting.
점 뭐가 있으신지.
That first
우선
set.
제가 마지막에
Any mistakes you think you made
최선의
during those
판단이라고
games?
생각해서
네.
사도로 엘리전을 선택했는데
네.
지게 로봇이 생각보다 좀 좋더라고요. 그래서 물량
Yeah, I decided to go for a base trade.
네.
그래도 어차피 승자전 갔으면 성주한테 졌을 것 같아요. 그래서 그냥
네.
마음 편하게 가졌고 그게
네.
이후에 이제 성주가 없으니까 편하게 해서
And-
올라갈 수 있었던 것 같아요.
You know, I thought if I made it to
최종전
winner match
심리전의
and
대가답게
and
사실
go against
상대가
Mario, that you would have knocked me down.
상황에서
So
1세트는
I think maybe it was better that I lost the first match, to be
공업
honest.
이렇게 판짜기의 완벽한 모습을 또
It's kind of an interesting way to
보여주셨어요.
look at it.
자, 최종전으로 올라가게 됐는데 앞서 조성준 선수가 대신 또
You made good strategies throughout all the
세레머니를
maps.
해주시더라고요.
Very
그
different
경기
stuff.
보셨어요?
그 끝장면만 봤는데
네.
지게 로봇 세레머니를 하더라고요. 근데 절 위한 건 아닌 것 같고.
아, 그래요?
자기
Did you see
신나서
Mario
하지
drop the mule?
않았을까요?
아 그래요. 마지막에 그런데 3세트
And Mario said it's a revenge for him?
그 공면 거실.
But I don't think he really meant it. I think he was more just excited that he won.
그거는 좀 제가 일부러
When I get excited, I'm mean to people too.
It's the only way to do it.
업이랑 같이 찍으려고
네.
좀 늦게 찍으려고 했었는데 제가 까먹었던 것 같아요.
We missed that
네.
one, guys.
자 어쨌든 이렇게 다시 클래스를 보여주시면서
You forgot to
멋지게
thermal lance.
타강에 올라가게
That
됐습니다.
was another
자 이렇게 해서 상대는 김준호 선수. 오랜만에 만나는 김준호 선수죠. 어떠세요?
So you're gonna meet Hero in round 8.
지난 시즌 8강에서 만났던 것 같은데
네.
준호가 너무 잘해서
Yeah, last season I met him in round 8.
모르겠는데 그래도
Recently, Hero's doing really, really well.
네, 김준호 선수는 굉장히 싫어하시더라고요, 김유진 선수를. 그리고 앞서
be tough
먼저
matches.
진출한 선수들의 인터뷰를 통해서 사실 김유진 선수의 클래스
hopefully I'll play well.
가치가 상승하고
Hero said he doesn't want to meet you,
다들 기피하고 있더라고요. 김동원 선수는 인터뷰를 통해서 김유진 선수가 확실히 예측하기 어려운
Not only
까다로운
Hero, but
상대다.
Ryung as well.
본인도 아마
They both
자신이
want to
뭘 쓸지
avoid you.
모를 거다 이렇게 이야기를 하셨고 전태양 선수도 기량이 100%라면 10%로 떨어뜨리는 선수다 이렇게 또 극찬을 하셨거든요. 어떠세요?
Even
김유진
TY
선수의
mentioned
이 정도면 랭클래스
That it's hard to
그런
do 100% performance against you,
네.
SOS.
제가
What do you think about all those comments?
난장판 게임은 좋아하거든요.
네.
그래서 그렇게 생각하는 게 아닐까.
I don't really know.
네, 나쁜 말로는 정상적인 게임.
What their true minds are, their true thoughts are.
이렇게 사는 선수들이 기피하고 있는 김준호
I know that my
선수입니다.
builds are just
지난
unusual.
시즌에 준우승 그 아쉬움을 이번에는 우승으로 풀어야겠죠. 앞으로의 각오 팬들에게 들려주시죠.
우선 제가 만든 조에서 다행히 올라간 것 같아서 다행이고 이번에
What's your final words here for the viewers?
잘하는 상대인데 최선을 다해서 이길 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
네,
I know Hero's a strong opponent.
네,
I'll
김준호
prepare well.
선수와의 또 재밌는 경기
And I'll show another great performance there in the round of 8.
감사합니다.
And once again, congratulations and thank you. Yeah, he refuses to die, man. It's so crazy.
He will not die.
Yeah, and I think he'll refuse to die going forward as well. This guy might win the whole season.
Yeah, he actually could. Well, guys, here's the results for today. All in all, there were a lot of great games.
Yeah, there was some fun stuff tonight. Definitely some bashings, too. When Maru and SOS kind of got it going, Crazy Train did not stop.
Yeah, well, Mario looks absolutely terrifying. We do have our final lineup of the 8 players.
Yeah, that's right. No, this is great music.
Tetris, hey!
Oh my. But let's see this bracket. TY versus Sue and Stats versus Innovation. That is going to be our ridiculously awesome Wednesday. And then on Saturday, which we will not be here for because we have to fly to IM Katowice, we'll have some other great commentators for you. Hero versus SOS and Ryung against Maru. Sure to be two amazing mirrors. Who do you think wins? Quick, based on this bracket, who wins? Who wins? Who wins? Who wins?
The whole tournament?
Yes.
SOS.
Whoa. I think you might be right. I think him versus Innovation Finals. And you can take him out.
TY might beat SOS, but it's really hard to say.
Well, I think all these matches are pretty sick.
Yeah,
every one of these
absolutely.
could go either way. We'll just see. Like, Sue is, I'm sure, is practicing his ZVT nonstop. It seems a little weak at the moment, but I think by Wednesday he should have some stuff together to give TY a run for his
look,
money.
to be honest, I'm rooting for Sue versus TY. Sue, the only Zerg to make it into the
That's
round
right.
of 8.
Yeah. Would love to see him go further. Imagine if he makes it to the finals.
Oh.
Loses to Innovation again. He's just like, oh my god, my life is just a Groundhog's Day.
All right, so day 1 of the round of 8, we will have TY versus Sue and Stats versus Innovation. You do not want to miss out on that.
No, that is an insane set of matches right there. That's Stats Innovation rematch of IM Gyeonggi. Hopefully Stats can do a bit better. Well, he can't do worse or as bad because he can't get 4-0'd. It's a best of 5. Right? So 3-0 is about where it stops. We'll stop the bleeding for Stats if it goes that far. But yeah, guys, make sure you tune into that. And don't forget that in just a few hours, we have ASL Team Battle.
Yes, the day is not done yet. The ASL Team Battle, I'm sorry, let me check the time here.
It's on in 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah. So do not miss out on that.
Not miss that.
That is StarCraft 1, team versus team. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Can't wait. Yeah.
You have the option to sleep for a little bit. And then
You're not going to wake up if you sleep. Just go through.
Just power through it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, just stay up.
Got time to play some games, hang out.
Tomorrow's
maybe
Saturday.
go get some food.
You're fine.
Yeah, you don't have anything going on unless you're casting. Then you better get to that studio and cast those games.
Yeah. We're already here, so I guess it's fine.
We're okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. That does it for the round of 16. On Wednesday at our normal time, 6:30 KST, 6:30 p.m. KST, we will be beginning the round of 8. So for Tosis and myself, we love you guys. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.
My rhetoric died, but I've done better than most.